They're called feather sticks. Would you believe it? I just found a match. A red tipped match on the ground right here. But we're just going to stick to the ember. You could actually save this if you're in a situation. Why bother? This is a hell of a lot easier than blowing into it. Although blowing into it is more powerful for some strange reason. The more smoke, the closer you are to flame. Like a meteorite or something from the sky. Smoky! Now, things are a little bit different from the last time. What I've made is two lovely sausages on a stick. Inside in this pot, which is suspended from a stick up there, is soup, homemade soup that I didn't make, but it's going to be lovely. And this is bread on a stick. Been doing this for many a year, making up the dough. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And you basically make up the ingredients at home in a waterproof container, and I use my mess tin to actually make up the dough. And all it is 3 cups of flour, half a cup of powdered milk, baking powder, all it is, okay, wait there, start again. See, this is called bread on a stick, and when you make up the dough then, you roll it, and you can roll it then like a sausage, and you wrap it all around the stick till you have something like that, and you put it on the fire, and you can keep the stick turned. That cooks your bread, and I have soup in that pot, 2 sausages there, obviously I'm going to have to give one to the beach, the dog, and there. But I was out here today and I had no intentions. Of making a video, but I bought that tripod. And, right, let's get a bit, don't put it on too thick. As you can see, if you put it on too thick, it just starts to get all shaggy. You don't want that. But what I did, so what I'm going to do is, a couple of months ago I made a seat down here, and a guy I know used to come down and sit in the chair, but I relocated that chair, and he says to me, "Hey man, someone's after taking your chair." I says, "No boy, I just relocated it." And he says, "All right." So he asked me would I build him a new one, and that's exactly what I've done, but I decided to make a little type of shelter as well, using an improvised shower curtain. Don't throw those things away. They're waterproof. That's what their job is, man. So what I did was I built a seat, but I built more of a permanent seat. And as you can see, there's the old shelterini there. And if you go in closer, what you have then is I built a platform out of rocks, and then I layer it. I put that one layer on, with all dry, with clay and leaves. And that levels out the stones, and I build and build. And then I put on a nice bed of moss underneath. So this last final stone is nice and shaft. And then what I did was, and I'm going to leave this here for him. This guy comes down and walks with his dog every so often, and just likes to sit down and look out. The lake is just right there, it looks lovely. And then I have a little seat cover here, and I'm going to keep it in the bag. And then when you sit down, your buttocks will not get cold. You don't want that. But you can sit down there on a cold day, and if it's raining and the rain is dropping down off the trees, it's going to run off, keep it dry, things like that. But I think it's pretty fancy, and the view is great. You know, that's Loch Durg in Ireland, and I have many people on Facebook follow me from the US of A, and I tell you, I'm delighted. The more, the merrier. And I have a lot of people from Ireland and people from England, and I think it's great. But one thing I have to say is, I'm going to let that cook away there for a few minutes. I'm no pianic, but I just want to say a big thanks to everybody that has supported my page, my videos, anything I put up on Facebook, because it's something I enjoy doing, and when people get satisfaction out of it and enjoy it as well, it makes it all more worthwhile. And I was lucky enough. Holy hell! Big huge fish after diving out of water. Might see him again, watch. Keep an eye. That's a butterfly. That fish leapt about 2 foot out of the water. 2 times. And a fine one too. But I was lucky enough recently to appear on RTE television in Ireland on a programme called Nationwide. And I really enjoyed it. And I was delighted to get the opportunity, and I was delighted with the response and the feedback from all the good people. And it encourages you to do more. And yeah, Joe, I'm going to get out there now, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And sometimes you don't get time, but sometimes you do. And I just want to say a big thanks to everybody for supporting Woven World Bushcraft. This is a Cú Chulainn t-shirt, and for all those who live in America, Cú Chulainn was an amazing warrior. His original name was Setanta, and he was brilliant with a hurley. And a hurley is that thing, the game they play in Ireland, where they have the stick, and it's a shape at the top, and you hold it and you hit a ball, and the ball is called a schlitter, and it's right good. And anyway, more about Cú Chulainn in the future. But as you can see, everything is brewing away lovely. Sausages over there, and back in a more. I'm sitting on the ground, and soup is nice and warm. As you can see, those funini is there. I have a cup of, hear that? That's water. And I'm boiling up that so I can have a cup of tea and a snack afterwards. And what I'll do now, in a few minutes, I have a little stick there with a few leaves on it. It helps keep away the flies. Smoke is going that way, although it's very pungent. I'll just move it back a bit, and I'll adjust it accordingly. Oh, but see, the bread on the stick is great. Take it off. Dip. Oh yeah, man, lovely. I love bread. You know, I am outdoors today, and they call it the great outdoors. They don't call it the okay outdoors, and they don't call it the good outdoors. They call it the great outdoors, because scenery seems to represent your country, because all the commercials and all these magazines with their pictures in it, they're always pictures. There's a lot of pictures of the scenery of what your country has to offer. And if you don't have good scenery to offer, you got to build some really nice cities and have something good to to offer in the cities. But lucky enough here in Ireland, down by the lake, freedom. This is yummy. Stops grounding. It's lovely. But I just want to say hello to all the people that have recently liked my page, and hello and thank you to all the people who have followed my page for a long time. This is only a short video, I hope. Usually I don't stop talking. But anyway, this is lovely. Get up, get out, and get active. Thank you very much. And do little projects like this. Took a couple of hours, but it's better to give an hour to do it right than a minute to do it wrong. We are our own bosses. Enjoy, and thank you very much. I'm going to stay to that. Alright, Cora, come up. Say goodbye to the lads. Bye!